Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program, fuckers. How are you? And today I want to ask this question, and I'm a multifaceted collector. I got wristwatches, I got jewelry, I got Louis Vuitton, I've got books, I got all sorts of shit. I got tin toys, and I tell you what I'm thinking, what do you do with all these collections? And I'm really thinking, I'm 42 this year. I got a long way, I got a lot of living to do. But I'm kind of thinking, man, some of my collections, why don't I rationalize them? What the fuck's going to happen to these collections when I die? Okay, the Archie Luxury Museum, I don't know if the Archie Luxury Museum will be formed. And this is the thing, the biggest thing that could scare me is that these things are not treated with the respect they deserve. If they're given to my kids and they don't know how to store them or look after them, or they don't have the room to store them, and they're treated badly and they're not loved, and maybe these sort of collections that I have, they're really me, they're not really my kids, and I'm thinking maybe later on down the track I'll cash out, and what I'll do is I'll reinvest that money into something that I can really fucking use, like another wristwatch. And I'm really serious about this. I've got some really obscure things. Like I got some mint Hornby train sets, but they're not really a toy you'd give to a kid. They're valuable tin antiquities. It's probably, I've got a couple $1,000s there. I got a couple $1,000s in steam toys. I got a couple $1,000s in all sorts of little obscure little things, and what's going to happen to it? It's going to end up in a fucking big garage sale, big flea market clearance. They're not going to get the prices that the stuff should be worth. They don't know who to sell it to. They don't know what the fuck to do with any of this stuff from my collection. So I'm really thinking about, in the next couple of years, starting to rationalize the collection. Look how many facets I've got. I've got Cartier clocks, I've got Louis Vuitton, I've got tin toys, I've got steam toys. I've got so many, obscure directions. Wouldn't some of that money be really handy in something I really, really love? And I'm thinking, if I sold my tin toy collection off, I could get a Rolex Datejust. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? If I sold some of my steam toys off, I could get a Breitling Navi timer in steel. And this is an interesting question here. What's the point in keeping all this stuff? Are you going to have the Archie Luxury Museum, or how about you realize it, you crystallize it, sell it to collectors who love this shit, get good prices for it, and reinvest the proceeds into something you truly, truly love? And I'm kind of thinking of less is more quality pieces. And if I really got into it, if I got rid of my steam toys, my Hornby clockwork tin train sets, and say I got rid of a few Cartier clocks and a bit of LV luggage, I could get a President or a fucking World Time, something that is just knockout, and it's much an easier thing to store. I'd have some fucking storage space free. I'm thinking this idea might have legs, and I want to hear from the audience. Have you ever, with your collections, I'm pleased I had the collections. I got a lot of enjoyment out of them, but I'm at an age now where I want to put them into less items, better items, but less of them. So I'm really thinking, this could be the way to move forward. And I'd love to hear from the audience there. I mean, the biggest fear I have is I sell something too cheap. I've got to be careful. There's sharks out there. And I'm the shark. I'm not the sharky. I'm the sharker. And it's an interesting concept. Getting rid of your many types of collections you've got and focusing on one area. And I remember I was working for this dude who was he's a bit of a marketing guy, and the mantra was focus or perish. Concentrate on what you're good at, do that, and don't get the side distractions. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll keep a few pens, sell some of my pens off, sell some of my clocks off, sell some of the LV off, sell some of the tin toys, and sell the Hornby O-gauge trains off, and put the money into really fuck off stuff. So, yes, tell me what you fuckers think. Am I mad? Am I stupid? Am I crazy? I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think.